Hey guys, I'm Hellhound, and I wanted to wish a happy birthday to the metal god himself, Judas Priest vocalist Rob Halford. And I realize I'm a day late. Yesterday I did a Sean Connery birthday video, and then I realized, I was like, well, it's also Rob Halford's birthday. I remember what his birthday was. I just forgot that I didn't realize they shared a birthday. There's a few other celebrity birthdays as well. Gene Simmons, Tim Burton, Alexander Skarsgård. If you don't know who that is, he played Eric on True Blood. And his brother is actually going to be the one playing Pennywise in the upcoming Stephen King's It adaptation. But anyway, back to Rob Halford. I am a day late, so it's a belated birthday. So, I would have made a video last night, but I didn't realize it until it was like really late and I was too tired. But yeah, he's my favorite vocalist of all time, as you probably already know. I've mentioned this several times. And, he's just, God, he hit those high notes like it's nobody's business. His powerful pipes, his soaring vocals are just incredible, very moving. So, yeah, he's my favorite singer for good reason. And yeah, as well as one of my heroes. He's just such an awesome person. But yeah, he's turned 65 yesterday, so he's getting up there. But I think he's definitely got a lot of years of rocking left in him. He's the one who brought the whole leather and studded belts and spikes and all that kind of S&M look to metal. And so yeah, he's very inspirational, huge influence on several metal bands and stuff. I mean, he's the freaking metal god. I mean, wow, I've always idolized him. So I'm definitely going to be jamming to some Judas Priest in his honor. They're my second favorite band next to Black Sabbath. And, I'll just be jamming to some Sad Wings of Destiny, some Sin After Sin, some Stained Class, British Steel, Hellbent for Leather, Screaming for Vengeance, and, all of it. Painkiller. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick, because I forgot yesterday. I had a pretty lengthy Sean Connery video, but I also wanted to talk about his tenure as James Bond as well. And I have talked about, Judas Priest's career a lot. So, I'd get into, like, my favorite albums and favorite songs and stuff, but pretty much all of them are great, Honestly, I don't think there's really anything Rob Halford's ever done that I disliked. I even liked his side projects. After he left Judas Priest, after Painkiller in the early 90s, he formed a band called Fight. I think they released 2 albums, if I'm not mistaken. There's also like a compilation of unreleased material that, some might consider a third album. I thought it was all pretty good. I liked it a lot. They also had another project called 2, which only released 1 album, I think called Voyeurs. It was produced by Trent Reznor. It had a more industrial, almost gothic rock feel. It was kind of like, akin to more like stuff like Marilyn Manson and Nine Inch Nails. There's that one song, I Am a Pig, which was on the Idle Hands soundtrack, I remember. It sounded so different, it didn't sound anything like Judas Priest. It didn't even really sound like Rob Halford, but I applaud him for being able to branch out and do all that stuff. It wasn't very well received. A lot of people didn't like to, but hey, I loved it. I've loved everything Rob Halford's done. The man could do no wrong, in my opinion. Hell, I even like Turbo. But, it's freaking Rob Halford. But then, of course, my favorite thing he's done, other than Judas Priest, was, his solo band. I guess you could call it the eponymous Halford, which has released some great albums. What was it? Resurrection, Crucible, Winter Songs, and Made of Metal, I believe. 4 albums, and then also a compilation, Metal God Essentials, which I definitely recommend buying if you don't already own it. Definitely check that out. Halford's just awesome. Some great music there as well. So, if you've only listened to Judas Priest and you love his voice, definitely check out the band Halford, which is his solo project. And, I think he's still doing it even now. He does that in addition to Judas Priest. So, it's pretty cool. And, I even like Judas Priest when Tim Owens was in the band. It didn't feel quite right without Halford because he was just so iconic and he was just so, ingrained into, like, Judas Priest, like, he was such an important member. He was such an important part of the band. So it was weird hearing the other vocalists, as great as Owens was. And I do like those albums. Jugulator and Demolition. Is that what it's called? Demolition? Yeah. Jugulator is way better. Demolition was actually kind of a letdown. It wasn't quite as good. But it was okay. There's some gems on it. Yeah, Tim Owens is a great singer. I like the stuff in Iced Earth as well. But he's no Halford. I mean, nobody can compare with Halford. He's second to none, at least in my opinion. He's the metal god. He's the best singer who ever lived. He's just so friggin' metal. And I think it's stupid when people have a problem with him that he's gay. I mean, who the hell cares, So what? In the macho world of heavy metal, I guess it was kind of frowned upon at the time. But, who cares? His personal life is his own business. He's still freaking made of metal. He's still a freaking rock star. He definitely didn't lose any points from me. Of course, I'm the type that I don't care about that stuff. I'm actually a strong supporter of gay rights myself. So everybody should be equal in my opinion. This is the way I am. I've always been all about world peace and whatnot. Peace, dude. I guess I'm kind of a hippie deep down. But anyway, enough of my pathetic rambling. Happy birthday, Rob Halford. Robert John Arthur Halford, I believe is his full name. 65, still rocking hard. I look forward to seeing more. I think they're actually talking about doing their farewell tour. Judas Priest, that is. KK Downing's gone, of course. Got some young guy, Richie Faulkner, I believe, which sucks because I'd love to see them with Downing. But they're still great. I'm sure he does a competent job. Redeemer of Souls was good. He played on that album. So, but yeah. Happy birthday to the one and only metal god. Long live Judas Priest. So yeah, that about sums it up. Alright guys, well I'm Hellhound, thank you for watching my show, and happy, once again, for like the 10th time, happy birthday Rob Halford.